What's up, guys? Nick Rentier here. I'm going to be going over some of the options trades I had from last week. All of these are going to be straight out of the video I put out last week using the strategy that I said I was going to implement for the week, all except for an Apple, but I got out of that this week. I could have stayed in it longer, but I opted to get out. I'll show you why and explain what my thought process was, and we'll look at some charts and go over some of the trades I made. My whole strategy was to buy and hold for a day or two. I did that on most all of them. The Facebook I actually should have gotten maybe out early, but could have probably gotten out and taken a loss, but I stayed in it and stuck it out, and it ended up paying off. But Facebook was kind of my crazy trade for the week, and I was sweating it, so we'll go over that one first since it's pulled up on the chart. So I bought a spread vertical just at the money on, I'll pull up so you can see my Facebook. So there's my trades I made on it. So I bought it, let's see, on 212. So I got the chart here. It's a 10-day 30-minute chart. So 212 is right here. So I bought it around here, and yep, bought it right here. Did a spread. It was the 177.5 175. So if it was above 177.5 at expiration, I would make max profit. But started going down and I was losing money, and I was like, oh, this trade's looking like it kind of sucks. And then it kind of started going up, and I was like, all right, maybe it's going good. And then kind of going up and down and kind of a roller coaster ride. And then right about here, it was day of expiration, and I thought we got to be above 177.5 in order for me to make max profit. And I don't really like the way it's looking. It's going down, and I was at $134 profit on it. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to take my profit, get out. And luckily I did, because it just kept going down for the day and closed at 177.36. so if I would have held, I really don't want to go through all of what would happen if you're holding a vertical and you have one leg that's in the money and one that's out. The way it works, it's a big headache. It would have sucked. So I'm really glad I closed it out. And so that was $134 profit, 43% return, which is pretty good. I like, anything over 30 is good. I try to go for about 60%, but I'll take what I can, especially after, the last couple weeks have been a little bit rough. So that was Facebook. On my next one, GLD, I'll type that in. So this one actually, I said in our options chat, our chat room, I said, looking at GLD today, looks like maybe since the market is being so fickle and even money people don't know what's going on, GLD is starting to kind of recover a bit. GLD is, as you can see up here, a gold ETF. So it's kind of based on, the price of gold, metals. So yeah, what I did, I'll pull up that one. So this one, maybe I can just minimize it for you here and keep it up on the screen. Keep her small. There we go. So with this, I bought it on the 13th, which is right here. Bought it here, and I bought a vertical spread. So if it was above 125.5, I would make the max profit. And luckily enough for me, I was right. So what I saw was it was kind of down, and then it started going up and up, and the MACD line up here keeps going up, up, and up, even though it's kind of losing momentum a little, it keeps going up, and I bought it, and then it skyrocketed. I know it's only like 2 points that it went up, but that's a lot for GLD. It doesn't trade huge jumps like this like very often. So typically I would say, well, let's just get out then. We made our money. No use taking it to max. We might as well just get out. But because it was such a big jump up, I didn't think it was going to come back down. So to jump up 2 points, it would be a big deal for it to jump down 2 points also. So I figured my spread was pretty much safe, and it was, because it expired in the money for, obviously it closed above 125.5, which is way down here. Yeah, so that was good. My next one was XLU. We'll go over this one. This one's kind of a funny one. Pull that up. So I ended up making $145. This was a single. I held it for 1 day. I bought it for 61 cents a contract. I bought 5 contracts, and I sold it for 90, which is $145, or a 47.5% gain. And we'll go over that one. Let's see. So bought that on 215, which is right here. Bought it at 215, and someone actually called this out in some other group on Facebook, I think, and it said check it out. I don't even know what they said about it, but I looked into it, and the chart was actually something I liked. You could see it was kind of just going up and going up and going up and going up, and just gradually rising, gradually rising, gradually rising. And I bought it right at 11 o'clock, so I bought it right here, and it went up and up and up and up and up, and it right about here was it was the February 23rd, so it expires a week from this spot, but I sold it anyway. Like I said, I only wanted to hold for a day, and XLU was actually one of those stocks that I don't follow. It wasn't on my watch list of something I watch every day and kind of keep track of. So I didn't want to completely, hold it longer. I'd be getting hit with theta anyway. It expires next week. Next week's a short week anyway. It's only 4-day trade week. So I got out, made my 47.5%. I'll take it. Next one we'll go over was MU. The great ol' MU, which I hate and I love to trade. It's kind of one of those things. So the MU, I got in. The MACD was going up, so I'll throw my MU up, and I ended up making $40, 28.6% return. Let's see. Let me look at my notes. I got in here at 212 was the date, and I actually sold this same day. So I got in right here in the morning. Actually, I got in like right here, and I was like, all right, MACD's going up. We're going to see, a good jump here. I thought it was going to take the momentum even farther of yesterday and maybe get up to around the 44 mark. So I got in here, and it kind of went up and then kind of went up and just wasn't doing very much. And I sold actually right when it was about right here, and took my $40 profit. I didn't want to stay in until any longer. Right here you can see the MACD was kind of looking like it was coming down and might be losing some momentum, and I knew tomorrow I'd be getting hit with theta. I'd probably lose a good, I think it was like a 5-cent theta on it. So it doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but I mean, $5, $5. So I got out, and it counted for a day trade. It's tough to get around, the PDT rule if you're doing options. I try not to do, obviously more than 3 in a 5-day period. So I just did that, got out, took my gain. I'll take the 40 bucks. It was a super small position anyway. I bought it for 140 bucks, closed it out for 180. I just wanted a kind of a little win and just to play it safe on MU. So my next one, my last one I'll go over, Apple. So this one's actually kind of a bit different. I actually ended up buying this a couple weeks ago, right when the market was down. And I remember saying, like, I called this one out in our options chat too, in our chat room, and I said, I got in on Apple. It's hard to keep a good stock down. And I was right because it recovered pretty good. We'll go to the month. So I got in back here, I think. I'll pull up my Apple. So I got in at 2.5. So yeah, I got in around here, and because it had been coming down, and it kind of traded, went down, and now it was going back up. So with Apple, I ended up making $453. Max would have been $585, but I closed it out early. It was a 63.93% gain, if I did my math right, because it was a credit spread, not a debit. And those are kind of harder to figure out for math because I just kind of did it quick. But what I saw from that was why I got out early too. So it was doing not the greatest, but then it started going up and up and up and up, and it still got till March 2nd, so 2 weeks I think on expiration still. But this was one of those things where, like, yep, everything looks good, like it's all looking good, but if you go back to like the 10-day 30-minute chart, when I sold it, it was, you know, well above, and I closed out on the 15th, which was right here. So I closed it out here. It was above the 150 or 162.5 because it was a put I sold also. So it was well above my 162.5. The put would have, assuming all things equal, if it just traded sideways and even now, the put would have expired out of the money, made me max profit. I would have collected the $585 and been good. And I told myself, you know, $453 is good. It's a 64% gain. I'm not going to lose sleep over the extra $132 I could have, you know, that I left on the table. Like, whenever I'm up $400 on a position, I'll take it. I mean, $400 is a good win. It wasn't, you know, a big position to start with. I'm not trading thousands and thousands of dollars. So I got out on that. I mean, who knows what's going to happen next week? Everything could tank, and then I lose all my money. And I would have said, man, I should have gotten out when it was, you know, at a $450, you know, gain. So I'm not going to be greedy on it. And that's pretty much all the trades I made last week. I mean, if you like this video and it helped you, of course, please hit the like button. Hit like down below. Comment. Let me know if you got any ideas, or if you want to see different kind of options videos, what you want to see from me. I'll try to make videos of what you guys want to see. And comment. Subscribe to Tony's videos. Subscribe to his channel. He's just killing it in the pennies, and he's super good. I'm sure you guys have all watched his stuff, but if not, go check out Tony Ivanov's stuff. And I'm always in the chat rooms. Check out the chat room. Put a link below. I think you get a 1-week free trial, so you can check it out, see if you like it or not. But I'm always in the options chat, calling stuff out, kind of answering questions, and trying to help everyone out. It's just a good community to be in. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.